Hi, my name is Chris Quinn. I'm a Regional VP at Checkpoint Software Technologies, and I want to comment briefly on the 2014 Security Report. We released this last week at Checkpoint Experience in Washington, D.C. Had a number of conversations over the past week regarding some of the critical information that can be garnered from this. A common theme that I keep touching on with clients, prospective clients, and those in the media is obviously how dynamic the threat landscape has become. And that's evidence based on the number of new malwares that we saw introduced to the market. In fact, it was a 144% increase year over year. The other critical thing that I noticed is how broad the attack surface has become. This whole reality of Internet of Things is settling in. It's not just confined to Windows anymore. We've seen proliferation in the applications that we're relying on each and every day. And many of these are riddled with vulnerability that hackers can exploit to ultimately compromise your infrastructure and ultimately your data. So when I'm asked by clients or prospective clients or even those in the media on what can be done, I don't think there's any single silver bullet. But I do think a general theme needs to be followed, and that's an architectural approach. Because Internet of Things, when you really dig into it, it involves the cloud. Whether it's public, whether it's private, whether it's virtualized, whether it's physical, whether it's a host, whether it's a client, doesn't matter, right? You need to have a very consistent security policy that's highly extensible and can be operationalized in a very productive, practical, and relevant way. And I think feature function, yes, important, but just as, and if not more important, is the full-blown architecture that you can operationalize and do so in a very consistent manner. I encourage you to read the 2014 report. I encourage you to speak to Checkpoint about some of the trends that we've seen, some of the logic that we employ.